So Eyes of Wakanda is one of the more unique Marvel Studios animated series because whereas the other ones like What If and X-Men 97 and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, those don't take place in the Earth 616 mainline continuity. This show does, however. So like it is actually providing lore for that like straight up applies to the MCU that we know of for Wakanda. And from that perspective, it is definitely an aspect of it that makes it cooler. However, it also is very much like What If in the sense that it's an anthology series where every episode follows different characters, different stories, and in different time periods. So every episode is about a war dog, and what war dogs are like secret Wakandan agents that go out into the real world, or the outside world, not the real world. Wakanda is in the real world. Retrieve some kind of artifact that got lost out there because, Wakanda is obviously very secretive and stuff. It's definitely an interesting concept. So, what I will say is that the first two episodes I think are by far the best. I think that the first two episodes are like they take themselves like really seriously. I think that they actually land their emotional and thematic beats really well. And then the last two episodes, and there are only 4 episodes, so I guess from that perspective, I'll say that it's an easy watch. But the last 2 episodes, I feel like are fine. Like they're good. The third one, I think, is genuinely fun for like Easter eggy reasons. Like, if you're a Marvel fan, there'll be a character that pops up that makes you like soy face and go. From that perspective, I think that it's fun. The last one, though, it's just that's the one that feels like the most like a What If episode, where it's just like it kind of jumps the shark a bit. It's kind of starts doing things where I'm like, you don't need to go this far. And the storytelling is just also not as strong as the first 2 episodes. But that being said, what I will say is that I still overall enjoyed all 4 episodes. So like, definitely a better series than What If. What If is like most of the episodes I feel like are kind of mid, and then there are just like some exceptions that are actually pretty decent. At least with Wakanda Forever, all 4 episodes are like enjoyable. And even like the worst ones I think they're like good episodes of What If. So overall, do you need to watch this show? Absolutely not. I don't think you need to watch this in order to set up like Avengers Doomsday, or I don't think you need to watch this in order to really understand what's happening in Black Panther 3.